Hey guys, it's Hancock. Long time no see. I shaved my head. Ooh, going kind of bald, but we'll ignore that for now. Everyone's finally asleep at my house. That means I have time to record without being interrupted a million times. So stay asleep, everybody. Um, but I'm also very tired, so please bear with me. We're going to start our work, and this week we are doing plan. We're going to be planning our essays, and we're going to just plan them out. That's it. I'm not going to have you start writing. Slight change to the schedule I posted earlier, but still the same idea. We're going to work slowly through one essay writing process for the rest of the year. At the end, I plan on having a final for you. That final will be a second essay. So this school year, 2 essays. That's it. Miss Watson and I will be here to help you with everything throughout this first essay. The second one will be more of a test. You'll be on your own. A lot of times when teachers give essays, we have a lot of practices to help you plan. And what it comes down to is you doing busy work, busy work, busy work. But that's not what you really do when you're in the adult world or when you're in college. You find the way that's most effective for you. So what I'm going to show you guys today is how I personally plan and the way my brain wraps these things out. And hopefully that works for you. And if it doesn't, there are other strategies I can share with you. Just meet with me one-on-one and we'll get it done. But let's go ahead and get started. So your teacher gives you a prompt. They tell you what you need to write, and it's your job to make sure you address every detail in that prompt. So you really have to analyze what the teacher tells you to write. Really focus on it. Here's how I do that. I go through and I find any important words. I also look for command words, what the teacher's commanding me to do. Describe a problem. The command word there is describe. And there's another one that comes up later when it says explain its significance. So I want to take a look at those commands and pay extra attention to them. Describe a problem. Explain its significance. But now I've got to really focus on the details here. Describe what? Well, I've got to describe a problem that needs to be solved, a problem in our world. These are kind of important details. Explain. What do I need to explain? Well, I need to explain the significance of the problem, why it's significant to humanity, and then which steps or what steps could be taken to find a solution. So steps towards finding a solution. These would be kind of the keywords that really stand out. So I'm going to try to go ahead and write my thesis statement. I'm going to use my teacher's ideas, phrase them in my own words, but clearly address what she wants me to talk about. Today's world faces growing energy demands. Which creates greater potential for pollution. That must be addressed, we'll say. So I have a clear statement. My statement is that today's world faces growing energy demands. Check, check. Here I have the problem, and here I talk about the problem, the growing energy demands. So I have my connection there. I talked about that. Creates greater potential for pollution. That's why it's significant. Pollution is important to us, to humanity, so that's why it's important to us. And it's something that must be addressed. So instead of saying find a solution, I said this problem must be addressed. And that's how I met that requirement of the teacher's prompt. So this is kind of how you do it. You take your teacher's ideas, put it in your own words in a clear statement. This statement will be what your whole essay is about. All right, so I know what my teacher wants because I analyzed the prompt. I know what I'm going to write because I have a clear thesis statement. Now I need to come up with my 3 topics for my 3 body paragraphs. And that's how I do it. That's my method. So hopefully this works for you too. But let's go. And I'm going to be talking about 3 things. The teacher said the problem, the significance, the solution. So the problem is energy demands. The significance is it causes pollution for us humans, and this is a problem that must be addressed. We must find a solution. So I'm probably going to start with body or topic sentence number 1. And topic sentence number 1 will say, the problem of energy consumption is one that will only increase over time. So now I have my topic sentence for my first body paragraph. I'm going to set it aside, but I know when I go to write that body paragraph, the whole paragraph will be about the whole 7, 8, 9 sentences. It will be on this topic, the problem of energy consumption just growing and growing and growing. That's all my paragraph will be about. Paragraph 2, or topic sentence 2. We need to talk about the significance to humanity and pollution. So say, the energy alone is not the problem. But the way energy is created devastates our world. Oops. Devastates the planet. All right, cool. So now second body paragraph will be all about how the way we create energy creates pollution as well. That'll be the whole paragraph. The third and final one, steps that could be taken to find a solution. I don't know yet. I haven't researched, so I'm just going to make a clear topic sentence for me later. So that clear topic sentence will say, there are many things that can be done to create clean energy. Ooh, there we go. All right, I am tired, but let's check this out. All right, the last thing I want to point out to you guys is right here. Our teacher gave us a prompt. We came up with a thesis statement. Then we came up with our topic sentences for our body paragraphs. We have one, one. We have two, significance, two. We have three. And the idea here is that the teacher's prompt gives you your thesis statement, and from that thesis statement, we get our 3 body paragraph topic sentences. They all need to match, and that's kind of it. This took a long time to explain, but it's really not that complex. Once you get the pattern going and you know the organization style, the rest is the work. But this is your plan, and then you don't deviate from this plan. You stick to it. You make sure you write these topic sentences. You make sure you talk about only these topics. But we'll talk about the rest of that later. Hopefully this gives you an idea on how to start. By the end of this week, guys, let me make my face bigger for you. Lucky you. Yeah, man. So by the end of the week, I want you to have something like this. You can take a picture of it, scan it. You could type it out if you want to type it out, but usually planning's better on hand. So up to you. Submit it in Google Classroom. I want to see these 3 things. You analyzed the prompt, you wrote a thesis statement, and you have 3 separate topic sentences. I'm here all week for you. Ms. Watson's here all week for you. I will commit to checking for your emails every day. 10 o'clock, what did I say? 10 to 11 o'clock is when I go through student emails and respond to you guys. And if you need me, we can teleconference. I'll be directly there for you, very directly at that time and whenever you need me during the school day. So just holler. Let's try to get this thing done. Do your best. These are skills that you will need to use in college, hands down. And when it comes to organizing your thoughts in an intelligent way, this is something you need to be able to do in the adult world. And it will help you. And it has helped me a ton. Being able to write essays, believe it or not, has made me a lot of money. I like money, you know. All right, guys, good night. It's like 1:15, and I have to wake up in 6 hours, and then I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll try not to have giant old bags under my eyes. All right, later.